following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Oh, look who we have. It's a beautiful day. Got our man, Jim from Minneapolis. We're going to take it by storm.
Taking it by storm, baby.
I love that. That's a great saying, man. Hey, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. Yourself?
Oh, man. It's been the most incredible couple of days since when I called in on Friday, Litecoin busted out of that consolidation on the 2-hour chart.
Okay.
And it just never looked back. It did a 100-point ABC up, and now it's very extended the way I look at it. But
yeah.
Holy I mean, it went up to $420 last night.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's not only a TGIF, folks. It is it for 2018 for trading. So this is a great card to read for this day. Always do your best. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means you can enjoy the dream that is happening right here, right now. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 28. NASDAQ off 22, S&P's down 2. Gold contract trading up $8.10 at $13.05. Silver up 7 cents, $16.99. Let's jump right over to those markets because I suspect what we have here, folks, we are kicking into a nice commodity market out here, and it's going to be all about the dollar. But as we're bisecting and dissecting this, we're going to start with gold. So we go take a look at gold. Gold bottomed on the 12th of December, 1238. Right now, you're at 1305. I want to show you something inside the gold market because this is good. This is pretty cool watching how this whole thing shakes out on a much longer-term basis. Since it's the end of the trading year, we might as well pull this back a little and see where we're at. So, gold contract. We go back to December of 2015. Gold laid out there at a low, 1,046. What does it do? This was an extraordinary run, too, by the way. Okay, this was one of the best runs that we had since 2003. Gold took off at 1,046, went nonstop, going up into July to 1,377. Big number, okay? July, it topped out in July, comes back down, and what does it do? It bottoms again in December. Last year, it was the week of December 15th. You bottomed out at 1123. We take off, we top out this year, September. September 8th, you go to 1358. The intriguing part here, folks, is that what you have, now we have a low established at 1236. You came off that low, you have volume. It's going to make the run for the 1358. The real challenge is going to be, can it get up and over the 1377? And we're going to find out. Right now, we've had a good week. It's been moving forward, wide price spread, accelerated volume, all of the above. If we go over and we take a look at the GDX, what happened with the GDX, we're going to do the same thing. We'll go back a couple years with the GDX so you can see how this also performed. GDX, if we go back to 2015, 2016 rather, December 2016, you're trading at $12.40. That run went from $12.40 straight up to 31. Topped out in August, came back down, had made another low in December of 2016 at 1858. That ran to 25 bucks, and then we've been consolidating since that point. So the cool thing here is this, is that we've been consolidating basically all year. When you do a consolidation, if you come off a consolidation, you have the volume, that's building cause, and the way that this market has set up, this would be cause building for higher price. The reason I'm saying that is that these lower swing points never came back down to this December swing point. So it looks to me that what we're going to have in that market is that not only the gold market either, folks. It looks to me that commodities in general are going to run. And I'll go back to this is it starts at the copper market, because the copper market started running about 6 months ago. We go up and we take a look at the silver market. What do we have with silver? Silver right now is trading at $17.01. What we have with silver came off that low in December also, $15.63. The silver market, even in holiday trading, good volume out here today. We've done 68,000 contracts. We're trading $17. Silver wants to make this run up to the 1836 area. So good number. Now, King Dollar. If we go over to King Dollar, what you're going to see is this. And metals, commodities, always about King Dollar. So King Dollar right now, it's down 390 ticks. It broke out a swing point today. The swing point we broke out was the lows of the 27th of November. Your major swing is down here that was established on September 8th. That major swing is 90.990. When we take this back and we put this on a continuous contract, what you're going to see is that the good old King Dollar is at a very dangerous spot right now. And what it is this. The dollar has been in a consolidation since January of 2015. Now, the lows of this consolidation in the dollar are approximately 92 and 90.990 is the low. Well, that's only 1,000 ticks away, which is a penny. Bottom line, I expect you're going to go after it. You break that, and you are going to be down into the 82 mark, and you're going to be there very quickly. Because when you take a look at this at a 4-year chart, you can see that there's nothing stopping it. But you have to bring it back further, and the reason you're going to bring it back further, because where it should get some support is the highs of 2008 as well as the highs of 2010. Now, those highs are 88. This is what the difference is. The differential comes down to the A to B point is a very large one. If we break it with volume, guess what? Your probability is much higher. You're going to go to 82. You know, we'll see how it shakes out. But you can see... now let's go to the interest rate structure. So fundamentally, interest rates going up means you'd have a stronger currency. Well, the note and bond market, folks, have been taking people out in stretches for a long period of time when they were selling this, meaning that thinking that rates are going to go up. This is the largest bull market, started in January 3rd of 1981, and we are going into January 2nd of 2018, okay? And guess what? 10-year, you're at 124 flat right now. That rejected lower price, let's say it's going to make a run again for 125 to 127. We take a look at the actual yields. Yields out here today, 2.4. 2.4 is at the higher end for the full year. The low end for the last 12 months is 2.0. The high end is 2.6. Bottom line, though, the way the market's trading, the way they're buying notes and buying bonds, are saying that interest rates are not going to be going up as most of us think or as quick as we think. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Dow Industrial's down 24, Nasdaq's off 20, S&P's off 1.5.
Hi, folks. Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 27. You get the Nasdaq off 20. S&Ps are off 1.5. We go over to Bitcoin. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin out here. Bitcoin trading at a price point of 14,544. This had a low out here today of 13,900, a high of 15,000. Pretty wild watching this whole thing shake out. Last 2 weeks we've gone from 19,500 as the high, 10,700 as the low. This week you've had the range was between 16,500 and 13,500. So you still had a $3,000 range. If you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, great time to do it. You can come over to our website at TFNN. See the banner on the top of the side. Hit the banner. You can bring up the exchange, and as you bring up the exchange, what you're going to see is that they have Bitcoin binaries, Bitcoin spreads. So you can open a demonstration account. So the bottom line is that you wouldn't have money in there. They put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and bottom line, you'll be able to see how these defined option contracts trade. They're weekly binaries, and right now, the weekly binary inside the Nadex platform, that closes. It's going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. Normally, it would be on, Mondays. Bottom line, it's going to be on Tuesday, and they close at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. So check it out if you want to see. Well, number one, you get free quotes so you can really see what's going on. Number two, you can see how these spreads are set up and how defined risk works. We take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here today, which is a low volume market. GE is up 8 cents. You have, let's see, Southwest Energy is down 12. You get Marbell off 11. You got Square down 20. Twitter is down 23. Inside the Dow Industrials, let's see the movers out here inside the Dow. There's really not much out here, but the negative is that you have United Health putting 7.5. Negative points, Apple's putting 7. Goldman's putting 7. Putting positive points inside the Dow, you get Home Depot putting 4. You get 3M putting 2. You get Coca-Cola putting 1.7. We go over and we take a look at the pot stocks, okay? So bottom line, folks, let's see. New Year's Eve night, 12 o'clock. Recreational pot is legal in California, which like 40 million people. Bottom line is that California, I believe, is like the 7th largest economy in the world, just itself. So what you had out here today, you talk volatility, there's going to be volatility out here. I wouldn't be buying these right now, but I just want to show you the expansion that they had is pretty amazing. So if we go back on this company here, now this is one of the larger companies. This is Canopy Growth. Canopy Growth had a low for this year of $6.58, a high of $33.09. That was today. When you take a look at their fundamentals, 2 years ago they took in $12.7 million, or they were $12.7 million. This year, 2017, $39.9 million. Now what they're expecting, folks, is $85 million. The expansion is quite a bit, because what you also have happening here is this. Most of these companies that have been regulated, are legal, are in Canada. These are Canadian companies. What you do have, they're Canadian companies this one's in Ontario. Bottom line, they were big in medical marijuana. Now what you're going to have is that the expansion, not only in Canada, because Canada's getting legal also, but what you have inside California, it's going to be the expertise that these companies have, because they can't cross lines, but the bottom line, they can go right back into California. They already have the expertise. You can expect these things to do a lot more money. The volatility is out here today. So this just finished an ABC structure on the way up. We got a price spread today of $8 for a $25 stock. I wouldn't be buying it. I expect this. You're going to see this thing get back into 21 bucks. You're 33 today. Then you start getting serious about how these work, because what's so intriguing about this, folks, is that we started getting the calls like about 2.5 years ago. And what happened there is that as I was going through all those stocks, the bottom line is that you really couldn't figure out what stock was going to make it, what stock had something, didn't have something, because none of them had any revenue. That's changed, and it's changed pretty dramatically. And you're still in an infancy of this whole business, because what you're going to have is that this is just like the booze business, folks. And what I expect you're going to see, the first booze company that actually got into it that was buying someone else was Constellation Brands. Constellation Brands, I believe, let me just put this, I believe that they're the ones that bought 20% of weed. Let me see this, if I can see this for a second. So if I pull this up, there it is, yeah. So they only bought 10% of it. So Constellation Brands came in. They own 9.9% of it right now. They are the largest owner of this company. You can see what's going to happen. There's no way that the booze companies are not getting this business. It's the writings on the wall. And it's intriguing if you think about it. One of the biggest booze companies was Seagram years ago. The Bronfman family, they end up selling out, because the booze business just consolidated so dramatically. And we'll see if it's going to be these large Canadian companies that start eating it up again. When you're taking a look at this, if you're watching the Tiger TV, what you're going to see is that the number 5 owner is Horizon Investment. Now, what Horizon is, this is how this is going to shake out also. Horizon, if I bring this up, that's an ETF. Let me bring this up, Horizon. Okay, so Horizon. Horizon, let me get this. There it is. Okay, so it's Horizon Marijuana Life Science ETF. So this is where many of these companies, when they really have something going, can really get acceleration. And the reason being is this. Okay, so this fund tracks North American Medical Marijuana Index. The fund's designed to provide exposure to a basket of North American publicly listed companies with significant business activities inside the marijuana business. So if we take a look at this, what you're going to see is that the equities that are inside here, as people get into that business, meaning whether they're buying it, whether they're using it, whether they're renting space to them, you're going to see that these companies are more than likely, it's the chicken or the egg. If they buy Horizon, they got to buy the stocks. If they buy the stocks, Horizon has to buy them. And you're going to see what's in here, which is pretty cool, is that you have Canopy's the number 1. Aurora Cannabis is number 2. Now, this is what's going on. Aurora And Canopy's trying to take out Aurora, meaning they want one company. And that's going to be a battle, because most times when these things are just starting, these companies don't want to get taken out like right now. They'd love to get taken out 3 or 4 years from now. Then what you have inside here, GW Pharmaceutical, that's one of the first ones that was out there that actually is legal in the U.S. And look at Scott's Miracle-Gro. If you take a look at Scott's Miracle-Gro, that's SMG. What you're going to see is that this is a rocket ship, and has been a rocket ship, you know, because guess what? Evidently, they have what it needs to basically grow pot, you know. The stock in has gone from, let me see this. So if I put this on a 5-year, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's gone from 42 bucks. It's at a high right now of $107.15. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials down 23, NASDAQ is down 19, S&P's are flat.
What kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics, including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under investment newsletters.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 19. Nasdaq's off 18. S&P's right now are flat. And let's go over and we'll take a look at one of the targets. We want to look at CBIS. Okay, so let me put this up here for a second. CBIS. Okay, so CBIS has a great name, Cannabis Science, right? So scientific company involved in medical marijuana research and development. The company works with world authorities on photocannabinoid science targeting critical illness and adheres to scientific methodologies to develop, produce, and commercialize photocannabinoid-based pharmaceutical products, okay? So check it out. So the low for the year is 2 pennies. The high is, was that 1.3 pennies? It's not even a penny. This would be typically a stock, folks, that you don't want to touch. Now watch this. It's from Colorado Springs. They have one employee. Now watch this, though. This is and you're going to see there's going to be a lot of these out here, okay? They probably got in it quick. They got a good name. You have no revenue. They got $2.3 thousand they did last quarter, right? But more so check this out. This is what's, as you're bisecting and dissecting some of these. I just went on so if we take a look at this and you take a look at their press reports, right? So you're going to love this. They come out this morning, and what they come out with this morning, folks, is, well, first off, they come out saying that as soon as I saw this, it's like, oh, really? So they're in the pot business, right? They say they're in the pot business. Yeah, they have one employee. They have no revenue. And then, guess what? Here's the headlines this morning. Let me read the headlines for you. Cannabis science banks on blockchain to solve industry's financial problems, meaning how the payment systems, okay? This is a typical pump and dump. That's what this is. Because they know what has happened is that anything and everything that you talk about blockchain right now, you talk about the aspect of Bitcoin has been getting a bump. Well, guess what? The market think, oh, it's smart enough. This didn't get that bump, so I would stay away from it. Let's go to Max in Fort Lauderdale. Hey, Max, what's going on?
Hey, good evening.
How you doing, man?
Fine. Made it through the holidays. How about you?
Well, yeah, totally, man. It's a beautiful time of the year. I like it.
Yep. I'd like to pass on, you can check these because just like Larry, I make a lot of mistakes. So anybody out there can check these. But I've got I've got 3 U.S. symbols for those Canadian stocks. The HMMJ trades in the U.S. is HMLSF.
I can pull up I can pull up in Canada. Okay, HMM.
And ACB in the United States, it trades as ACBFF.
Okay.
And weed.
Yeah, no, weeds.
United States, it trades as TWMJF.
Yeah, weeds canopy. That's one I just brought up, right? So let's take a look at this one.
But some of the platforms you can't trade in. You can't trade Canadian stock. So with these symbols, you could trade on the U.S. market.
Yes.
I just want to pass that on for you.
No, I appreciate it. And the HMMJ, that is this is the ETF. Okay, so that's
ETF.
Yeah, which is great. ACB. Let's take a look at this one. Oh yeah, so those are the 3 biggest. That's pretty cool. The ones you just gave us, those are the 3 biggest out here. Meaning, see, so Aurora, folks. So check this out. Canopy is trying to take out Aurora right now. So Aurora, in 2017, did 18 million in business. In 2016, they did 1.4 million. In 2018, they plan on doing 65 million. And if you go over to Weed, what you're going to see is, I believe Weed's they plan on doing 85 million this year. So that's going to be a monster. We'll see. Yeah, they did 39 million in 2017. They expect 85 in 2018. Those are the players. There's no doubt. And those inside the HMMT, and this is where, HHMJ, thank you, HMMJ. When you take a look at this ETF, and this is where this gets really cool, is you're going to see that they total 27.3% of the whole ETF. Canopy's number 1 with 15%, Aurora's number 2 at 12%, And, so, yeah, it's going to be, what's going to be so intriguing is to, like, population. Let me do this right now. I want to see the economy. Let's Google this quick. So let's see. California. Gross product world. I'm just curious because what you have here, folks. Okay, so check this out. This is how big California is. California, all right, their economy is bigger than France and Brazil. Just that one state, folks. That says quite a bit, man. I mean, that's like unbelievable, you know. So you're talking about their GDP. Listen to this. Their GDP in 2016 was 2.6 trillion. They're growing at 2.1%. You know, this is just a whole different ballgame. This is, you can see it. It's just like a country getting legalized. You know what I'm saying? So those companies are going to be out there doing business, and we'll see exactly. Now, Max, do you own these stocks right now?
I've got a few of them.
Okay. It's been quite a run, man. Maybe you should lay off some of them.
I'm going to let it roll.
No, listen, I don't blame you, because you know, it's interesting understanding that business is going to expand, like the booze business. That acceleration, though, in gross product of gross sales is pretty amazing. It really is. You know, because you still have the context that, okay, we know that it's against the law federally, but guess what? You know, I don't know how that's going to get straightened out, but those large companies, I don't know if it's hard to tell whether they're insulated or not. Do you know what I'm saying? But guess what? You know, the money's going to rule the deal here. That's how this thing's coming down. And I think when you look at it, when you actually look back, is that when booze was outlawed, and then state by state by state, Prohibition came back in. Well, Prohibition came across, and then once Prohibition was over, it was fine. But what did happen, folks, state by state by state, they had different restrictions. Because I remember, like, in the 80s going down to South Carolina, and like it was like, hold it. You know, the only way that you could have a drink was that you had to buy a shot. You know, the bars, the way it works, folks, they had a shot, and you could buy a shot, and then you had to mix your own deal. So when I look at that, I suspect the correlation inside this business here, because it's so new, every state, you know, is going to have different deals. And, you know, bottom line, though, these companies, when it's recreational, it's a whole different ballgame. Cooking, brother. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Max.
Thanks, Max. Okay, have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Dow Industrials right now down 42. The Nasdaq's off 24. S&Ps are off 3.5. We have gold up 8.30. Silver's up 9 cents. Notes and bonds higher. King dollar down the tubes, folks. We're coming right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live, and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. Let's go over to the XAU, the HUI. So the XAU gold and silver index, that's trading $85.26. Now, this came off the bottom, last 3 weeks, $75 to $85. You are in the higher range. This is a nice little setup. So the way this setup is going right now, folks, you tucked your head inside the larger range. Once you're back inside, $84 is a larger range. What that pushes now is that game is on for the September 7th high, which is 93. And right now you're at 85. We bring this back a little bit further, and this is where this is going to get really intriguing, and this is why. So the consolidation that we've had inside the gold market has actually been going on for a full, just over a year. October of 2016 is where, the XAU went from 94 to $80. It's been trying to make it over this 97 for quite some time. We got up to 93 in September. Bottom line, we'll see what happens when we get up into that area. If we go take a look at the gold bugs index, same type of setup. And what you do have is this, is that the retracement has been much shallower this year than it was last year. Last year, that retracement was vicious. That's when the gold bugs index had gone from 285 down to 160. This year, we went from 222 down to 173. Same type of setup. We're at 192. Now, inside the gold bugs index, the 195 is going to be some major, major resistance. And if we make it through that, then you get real action. The reason being is that 195 level, that's where gold had got smoked. That's where the GDX got smoked. The HUI, that was October of 2016. The HUI had gone from 222 to 195, bang, pronto. So that's your supply line that we're coming up to. What I'd like to see is this. If we go over to this GDX for a second. We've had a straight line move thus far. Now, straight line moves are great, but then you got to build some cause. And the reason you got to build cause, folks, you got to get people nervous. You got to build up energy in order to blast higher. That's what we'd like to see. That's the real bottom line. What I don't want to see a run right to this high in September 8th. The reason being is if you get a run that's that extraordinary, meaning a straight line move, what tends to happen is that it will run out of gas. I can see us running up to, like the GDX, I can see that running up to the highs of, October 13th, the high of October 13th. That is like $24. Then I'd like to see it move sideways for a bit to make that run to the September 8th level, because what we do have is up at those levels. If we break those levels, you get some big action. Let's go to our man Steve in Nashville. Hey, Steve, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Tom, I hope you can hear me okay.
I can hear you great. Are you hiding in Dunkin' Donuts? What are you doing?
Yeah, for the end of the year, I had a Dunkin' Mochaccino Frappuccino special.
I love it, man. I love it. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah. Hey, I saw I flipped it on real quick, CNBC this morning, and on the ticker at the bottom, I saw one I hadn't seen in years, BBOX, and it looks like Fidelity owns most of it.
Okay, let's take a look. So, Black Box Corporation, BBOX, they provide technical network services, related service to businesses. The company offers networking products to its catalog. The low for the year is 285. The high is 15. And let's just go look at that ownership for a second.
Yeah, I went all the way back to 2002 when it was like $55, $60.
Yeah, Fidelity owns 13% of it. They're the largest owner, no doubt, and they keep buying it. They just bought another 150,000 shares. The filing in September. Okay, so let's see what they got here.
So that's when they bought more.
That's when they bought more, yes. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, that's good though. That's what you want to look at. I mean, the stock looks like it's got destroyed, and guess what? Let's bring it back a little bit more. 1 second. What do we got here? Well, oh man, I wouldn't be biting yet. I don't know what this is, man, but technically, they might be blowing their brains out, man, because there's no sign of strength yet. When you have something like this, you know the routine. You wait for a sign of strength, and these, when it did go up on the 21st, it went from $2.90 to $4, and then that did not break a swing point, so meaning a swing high. So I wouldn't bite. Let me just.
A little, yeah.
Yeah.
On a prior chart you just showed there, it looks like there was a big gap.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There is. There's a monster.
I'll just monitor it. And by the way, have a great New Year's.
You also, man.
Thanks for everything you do.
Thanks so much, man. Hey, Steve, so you can see this company, right? They don't even do $1 million, man. I mean, this is like crazy. Like, how does?
Yeah. I don't know why it popped up on the ticker, but
no. Listen. It doesn't mean. This is pretty amazing. So you got a market cap. I don't even have 53 million. How do you get a market cap of 53 million when you don't even do $1 million gross? That is so weird, man.
I know, but hey, before I forget, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy is awesome.
Yes.
Please pass it along.
I will. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
You two gel so well together. It's incredible.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks again.
Okay. Have a great one. Have a safe one. 2018, folks. Going to be a beauty. Let's go take a look at First Majestic for one of the tigers out here. So First Majestic, folks, silver company. Low for the year is $5.92. The highs, $10.92. Now, this company came down last week, and as it came down, their reserves. What happened is that they said in one of their gold mines, they weren't going to get as much out of it as they thought they would. That being said, this is what happened. It didn't break a major swing low. We went from 750 to 679. Yesterday, you came down with light volume. Today, on the weekly, you got down to 662, and it still hasn't broken a major swing low. So this is kind of cool, but you have to know what you're trading here. And what I mean specifically is this, is that you have a high volume swing low at 592. The high of that low is 680. Now, what we want to see right here in the next 10 minutes is this close above 680. If it doesn't, do not buy the stock, because that puts the high volume low at 592. That it will want to do a test, because that's what we have here. It's pulling back on lighter volume, but the way this stock trades, it's great when you get this thing right, because it's a rocket ship. When you get it wrong, it goes down just as fast. So I'd wait and see where that shakes out. And I know it's a close call, but bottom line, it doesn't mean 6 pennies is 6 pennies. When you take a look at this, see on the daily. The daily setup is pretty nice, actually, but you'd still want that to get back inside 679. So I wouldn't bite on that just yet. Bottom line, I expect that there's going to be plenty of times that, and plenty of times that you're going to be able to get into a lot of these and you get in at the right price. Dow Industrials right now are down 45. You get the NASDAQ off 36. S&Ps are off 5.5. We have gold up 8.50. Silver is up 9 cents. You stay right there, folks. We're coming back with the last 10 minutes of trading in 2017. Have to love it. Coming right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Kicking into the last 6 minutes of trading for 2017. You have to love it. Dow Industrials right now down 55. You get the NASDAQ off 41. S&Ps are flat. The S&Ps are down 6. Bottom line is that you get lower prices, the volume's light, you get holiday trading, and what you can expect when you get 375 million NYSE. Today we'll do 500 million. We take a look at the NDX 100. NDX 100 is at 63.99. Now, what that does, the NDX 100 is a weak indice, as is the small caps. The NDX 100 looks like it's going to go after the lows of December when we come back next week, which is 62.34. We go take a look at the IWM. The Russell, I'll pull up the IWM quick. The IWM, same type of setup. The IWM is also weak. That is not in the lower range just yet. We have to get back inside 150.61, but that does have that high volume low that's hanging out there at 148.75. You can expect that that also is going to get hit. King dollar is going to be the name of the game, folks. It has been the name of the game this year. You can expect it's going to be the name of the game next year too, because the bottom line, that is going right after its lowest swing point from September 8th. And September 8th, if you happen to be looking at any of the indices over the course of the next 4 days, that's the benchmark you want to be looking at. Because what you have is this. You have the highs of bonds on September 8th. You have the highs of gold on September 8th. You have the lows of the dollar on September 8th. All those are correlated. They all want to get tested. And we'll see where that shakes out. Market-wise out here, bottom line is that what you did have out here, by the way, is this. You had a rejection of higher price out here today, and you had lighter volume. We had the SPY get up into a new high, 268.55. Well, it wasn't a new high. It was the high is 268.60. We got up there. That was going into 83 million shares. You only did 49 million. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need is right inside you. You might as well have a blast with it, folks. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Make 2018 a great one. We're all going to have a great one. Wow! Go get them, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.